You know, in 11 years, I've sat in a Senate that has been 21-19 one way or the other, flipped back and forth. The one thing that that body can do and has done, and I think Senator Locke would agree with me, and Senator Barker would too, is that we would reach impasses. But we never gave in and we never gave up. We kept moving forward and we eventually got somewhere. And so I know for those that may not be elected officials, this seems like a hamster wheel. It seems very frustrating. And it is not lost on us, even if we had voted no for the current motion or yes for the substitute motion, that we want to make Virginia better and greater, understanding our history, understanding that regions are different from each other, but we as human beings are all the same. We all have different things in our lives that matter more. We all have things in our lives that are higher priorities. We all have things in our lives which we'd rather be doing than this, but we have been tasked with this. And for one, I'm not someone that just throws in the towel and gives up because we can't reach a consensus at this point in time. I don't think that's what we were thinking when we passed the legislation, when the voters voted on it, and when it became a part of our Constitution, that there was some kind of, in case of emergency, break glass and pull lever, and we all go home and we forget what our charged duties are. You know, I'm reminded that when they pick a pope, there's a lot of tie votes before they get to the white smoke. But they don't give up. I still believe that this commission has the capability of doing what it's supposed to do, to give the legislature a shot. And if we were able to pass out a map here and we gave the legislature a shot and they shot it down, would we throw in the towel now at that point? I would say not. We'd come right back because that's our obligation. I understand, Madam Chair. I understand every single citizen here who has been affected by being here, giving of their time, giving their passion, fighting for their positions, fighting for their areas. All the credit in the world. That's what you get. But ultimately, we've got to do something. It may not seem like progress, but there is progress. It may not feel that you'll never break the tie, but I bet you will if you stick to it. Even my friend, Delegate Simon, is shaking his head. Because you know what? Senator Locke and I are we're on the opposite positions on almost every issue in the Senate, but I love her to death. She won't admit that she loves me back, but I know she does. Maybe. I'll take a maybe. Barker and I sponsor legislation to get it across the line. We can do the same thing here on this commission. Don't give up. Thank you, Madam Chair, for your time. Pardon me for the indulgence.